friends, Cindy Byer here for our Best of TikTok workout week. So if you haven't been joining us in the last couple of days, I wanted to walk through various different TikTok challenges this entire week, break them down a little bit so that before you attempt them, you might have a clue about what you're doing. I've been scrolling through TikTok like most people have during quarantine, and I have found some of my favorite videos, the ones that have challenged me a little bit. Now, don't worry, none of these are dances. They're specifically fitness challenges that exist on there. So if you haven't gone over to TikTok, I encourage you to try it. It's a really fun time waster, but you can get some great workout tips when you're watching it. So the one today is the hashtag plank challenge. Now, if you grew up like me in the 80s or so, it would have been a pound sign plank challenge, but nowadays they call it hashtag plank challenge. So let's join me. There's a variety of different sound effects that people are using with this hashtag plank challenge on TikTok. Sometimes it's the Cupid shuffle, sometimes it's up and down, sometimes it might be the Tootsie slide, a variety of different ones. But for today, there's no music involved, just so we can work through the different types of planks that you might need to learn if you want to attempt any of these plank challenges. First one, we're going to come onto our hands and our knees right here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to start in our plank. So our hands are going to come forward and we're going to reach forward. I will say this, I'm impressed with how challenging practicing some of these TikTok challenges can be, because you don't get them on one try, I know. All right, so we're going to start here in our plank. And as we've talked about, it's all about this alignment. Now, from here, one of the moves they do is the going down to an elbow plank. So they drop down, push up, push up. Let's walk through that again. We go down, we go down, we go up, we go up. Continue. As you go to push up, here's my trick. Right here, I take my hand that's down and I push up off of that hand before I move my other hand there. That's that trick that you're going to need to know in order to come up without too much effort or work, without falling from one side to the next. So let's see it again. My hand is down. This arm, I'm going to do a push up, but I'm leveraging off the other one to get that hand to release, to bring it here. Then I come down and I come down again. My other hand comes. It's here. This hand will be used for leverage, but most of my power is coming from my core, and my other hand I'm pushing up and up, drop down. That's your first one. Plank to elbows. The next one is going to be shoulder taps. Again, you can practice these if you're following along. You can practice all of these in a short plank if you want to, with your knees slightly bent. On this next move, it's going to be a shoulder tap. So basically, it's moving from one side to the next. You're going to hold yourself in your plank. You're going to lift one hand, bring it down. Other hand taps up, and it goes down. And it taps, and it lowers. You'll notice with me, I'm not swaying a whole lot from side to side. Many people in the challenge do this kind of swaying. Bothers me. To do this properly, you have to hold your nice alignment, tap down, tap up, tap down. This is where the TikTok challenge, at the pace they're going, may not be proper while holding alignment. All right, so we had our planks to elbows. We had our shoulder taps. All right, next up, we're gonna do some jumping jacks with the legs. Again, if you've stuck with me or seen any of my other videos, I'm all about holding your alignment. So we're gonna do our jumping jacks with our legs. Not the arms, don't worry, you don't have to lift your arms and your legs at the same time. You're gonna hold yourself up into your plank. Then from here, you're gonna jack out and come in, right? You will see my hips lift a little bit in order to do that because it has to. But every time I'm doing it, I'm trying to come back to my whole same line. Do 3 more, out and in, out and in, 1 more here, out and in, come down, and rest. Very nice. The next one we're going to do is a plank blast off. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to stay down here on the ground, but we're going to come here like this. And all we're going to do is we're going to come down, jump forward, jump in, jump back, and then come back up, right? So they're starting in a squat, then they're diving forward. You can walk it out if you have to practice. Pop in, pop back, and come back to here. You can do it as a full blast off, jumping up and jumping down, but for purposes here, I'm teaching you just this lower portion. You can start in this position here. You're gonna come down, you're gonna blast forward, jump in, jump out, and then come back. It's hard enough, do 2 more. So starting here, you're gonna walk out, jump in, jump out, walk back, 1 more. Walking out into that plank, jump in, jump out, and come back. Very nice. Now, how are you guys doing? You're holding up? Let's practice putting all of those together. Plank to elbows, shoulder taps, jumping jacks, and then the plank blast off. This is how the TikToks are made. They take any variation of different moves. We'll add some more in if you guys are up for it. But let's right now start with this. So we're gonna come to our plank to elbows. We're gonna start here. We're gonna go down. Down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. We're just gonna stop there. Then we're gonna do shoulder taps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk back, then we're gonna walk forward, jump in, jump back, and walk forward. Jump in, jump back, walk back. That's, I'll just tell you, now the combination. There's a variety of them that go together. Here's a couple of more ideas of some of the planks. You can hear me, I'm out of breath. A couple of more of the different plank techniques that they are doing there on TikTok. They're coming here. They're also doing things such as your Superman, where you're here, and they'll pull the knee in, Spider-Man, I'm sorry, and in to the side. So your hip goes out to the side, in and out, and in and out. 1 more each side, and then out, in, and back. The next one that they do is a lot of stepping. So they might step to the side, back to the center, side, back to the center. 1 more on each leg. I'm dying here. This is hard stuff. Very good. And come down. So those are 2 ones that you can practice. You guys take care. Come back for more of our TikTok workout week so we can break down all the different movements that you might find on TikTok at this time. Take care.